you'll amount to... To what? Nothing. Then he would go off muttering to himself, and that was mainly all we had to say to each other. Now, the bookseller. Yes, that day. On my long way back from Casa Gagliardi, I left the quayside, the sailors bawling in every language, and wandered through the market square. My mouth watered at the mounds of blood oranges, lemons, figs, olives, the best on the island. We sold the second best to Campania. Next to the melon vendor stood an open-air bookstall with an array of old engravings pinned to a length of clothesline. Shelves leaned every which way with shabby volumes crammed, one against the other. Surprisingly, I had never before noticed it. Naturally, I had to stop. Rubbing his hands, the bookseller stepped over to me. A little man with a stringy beard, a narrow, beaky face, a total stranger. "My good monsieur," he began, "and what does the worthy gentleman fancy?" He spoke with an unfamiliar accent. I said nothing. For one thing, I was taken aback, but hardly displeased at being called a worthy gentleman. For another, I had no idea what I fancied. A tractatus on mathematics? Military engineering? No? Geometry? Architecture? No again? He gestured at the sagging shelves. Perhaps the art of writing love letters, with examples to be copied. Useful phrases for every circumstance, to woo your lady fair. He drew closer, cocking his head, studying me like a tailor calculating my measurements for a suit of clothes. No, monsieur. I see none that fits. I was about to turn away when his eyes lit up. He snapped his fingers. Of course. Exactly. Without looking, he reached behind him and pulled a small, thick volume from a shelf. The leather cover was scuffed. The stitching had come loose. The pages were mottled and dog-eared, nearly falling out of the binding. He fondled it with obvious affection. A curious collection of old tales. I promise you, you will find it most enjoyable. He pressed the book into my hands. Truth to tell, I wasn't all that much interested. After a few moments, though, I was spellbound. I couldn't take my eyes away. Leafing through, I saw these were tales of amazing voyages, carpets that flew in the air, caves of glittering treasures. If, at first, I had no idea what I fancied, I knew now. This. The bookseller must have sensed my excitement. He beamed and bobbed his head. A gentleman of fine taste and judgment. A rare volume, monsieur. And what a joy to match the perfect book with the perfect reader. These days, alas, it seldom happens. For you, he went on, I make a special price. Less than I paid. But, after all, what is profit? He sighed. And yet I hate to part with it. You won't have to, I told him. He blinked at me. Eh? Why so? I answered simply and sadly that I had no money. His smile collapsed. There's the trouble with these young gallants, he muttered. Empty pockets. It's a contagious disease. I would have given back the volume, but he raised his hands. Ah, no. You like it too well. I haven't the heart. My generous nature will be the ruin of me. So, keep it then. Yours. Free. I had to protest. A little. Purely as a formality. My refusal was neither strong nor convincing, especially since I did not loosen my grip on this prize and had no sincere intention of doing so.